Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rajas Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you to all of you who are supporting this platform. I really value you, those of you who share my content, those of you watch, those of you comment, those of you advise me, those of you give your views. All of you, I value you. You may never know this, but truly, I value your feedbacks at the comment section. Ladies and gentlemen, there's something that you're being lied to. The proposal of increasing the presidential term limit from 5 years to 7 years was initiated by William Ruto himself. There's something I don't know if Kenyans will ever learn William Ruto's character. Ruto uses what we call reverse psychology. He is a leader. When he says yes, he actually means no. And when he says no, he actually means yes. Let me give you examples. William Ruto said, I will never allow my deputy president to be humiliated. I will never allow, or I will never do to my deputy president what Uhuru Kenyatta did to me. But what has happened? Gachagua has been humiliated. He has been impeached. He is at home. He is now battling cases in court. The person who proposed this is Clergy. Clergy is a UDS senator. And if indeed William Ruto never wanted the discussion to go on, he could have called Clergy and tells him, go and bury that idea completely. But you see, the idea was brought by Clergy. It has been conceived. It is undergoing public participation. And the Senate is planning to discuss about it. On the other hand, William Ruto says, mambo ya kuongeza term limit paka 7 years, hiyo ni ndoto ya mchana nani. But do we trust William Ruto? Clergy is pushing for the term limit. William Ruto is lying and cheating you that he doesn't want the term limit to be increased. This is 100% William Ruto's idea. Now today, they were holding public participation in Nairobi. And Kenyans have spoken their voice. But then, my attention has been drawn to the sentiments from the clergy. The pastors are completely tired with William Ruto's leadership. They can't take it anymore. They don't want anything. If any discussion about the presidential term limit was to be discussed, then it was how to decrease that term limit from 5 years to even 2 years. That is the discussion Kenyans could have bought. Lakini hii ya 7 years inasukumwa na Ruto, I'm telling you, it will never see the light of the day. Kenyans will reject it at the public participation forum. At the referendum, we shall reject it unless they pass it with impunity, which we the Kenyans are not going to allow it. Ruto wants to rule this Kenya forever. But ladies and gentlemen, thank God that tulipata Ruto. We found William Ruto as president when our constitution has difficult ways of increasing things like term limits. I want to thank God that William Ruto ruled in a season that Kenya has been civilized. Otherwise, Ruto angekuwa president miaka ya nyuma, ndugu zanguni wa Kenya, tungekuwa na kilio na kusaga meno. I am telling you this for free. I want to play for you a video clip from a pastor who was giving his views on the increase of the presidential term limit, the governor's term limit, the women reps term limit, and the members of parliament term limits from 5 to 7. And this is his sentiments.
That the motive of the proposed amendment bill number 2 of 2024 of the Constitution is self-seeking, and it is self-centered. It is aimed at benefiting the ruling class increasing the term of the president and the other elected leaders, including members of parliament, from 5 years to 7 years, and the creation of the office of the prime minister does not add any value, to the improvement of the governance of our country, Kenya. The proposed amendment can only be described as illogical and retrogressive. It is not about Kenya and our people. It is about the rulers clinging to power for their own interest. It is about the consolidation of the power and accumulation of their wealth. Already it is about 2 years since this 13th Parliament came into office. And in 2 years, we are already too tired. We are already very tired, actually, in 2 years. So 7 years will just break our backs.
If we have elected these people who, in only 2 years, are making us suffer, what if we give them 7 years? People who talk 100 things and then they don't implement any of the 100. And lastly, we also call to any of the senators or member of parliament, please propose a bill which will go and state that a deputy president should also be elected by Kenyans. So that we'll be going to election, elect president independently and deputy president independently, so that that person we are the ones to deal with.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is William Ruto's desire, it is William Ruto's wish, it is William Ruto's dream that if there was a way of himself initiating the change of the constitution without going through public participation or even parliament, if he had the power to change the constitution himself without any other avenue being involved, my friend, William Ruto was to change the constitution and rule Kenya for 50 or 100 years, as long as he lives. But ladies and gentlemen, you've heard from this pastor. This pastor is speaking and is very categorical and very clear that the 2 years William Ruto has been on office has been hell on earth. Miaka mbili William Ruto amekuwa katika serikali. It has been hell on earth. They cannot breathe. They cannot even do anything. Na tena waongeze ingine mbili juu ya tano. The church has rejected William Ruto in broad daylight. The same president they put in power, the church is tired with him. Huyo pastor amesema categorically, amesema sisi tumechoka na miaka mbili tumechoka. Kama kuna njia mungetusaidia, decrease those years from 5 years to even 4 or 3 or even 2, because tumechoka miaka mbili na we are completely tired. Na pia anataka tena ongeze mbili. We can't allow. The church has rejected. I love how Kenyans have united against Ruto. I am very happy. The very same church that put William Ruto in power is again pushing us to push Ruto out of power. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm loving this movie. But anyway, that is your Kenya. If you're watching this video, kindly make sure you click the subscribe button. And of course, remember to turn on your notification bell. God bless you. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.